A warm welcome to all the listeners. Listen to the Blue Horse. Dr.C.K.N. is in conversation with Pooja. I'm sure you'll enjoy this session, and I'm sure it's going to be some food for your thought.
Welcome back, Mr. Blue Horse. Now, there's this topic I've gone through this question with a lot of people. I also wonder this concept of meditation, right?
Okay.
Some people say sit quiet and think and empty your brain, or some people say do whatever you want and that is meditation. As in, for example, when you do things that you like, it's like a form of meditation in itself. So that particular thing has been interpreted a lot different ways. My question is it possible? I mean, is it possible to meditate, and what are the good effects of it? How does it affect us in a positive way?
You want to know what is meditation is all about?
One, and can we do it, and does it help?
Okay, let us talk about the word meditation. Do you know what is the word meditation?
No, that's what. So interpretation is multiple.
No, I want to know, do you know the English word meditation?
Oh, the word, yes.
Basic.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what this word is all about? Do you know the meaning for the word meditation?
Not
Okay, I'll
particular.
ask you a question. Suppose you are studying 8th standard and you go for an English exam. They give you a question paper. There'll be a synonyms column where they would have put 10 words under it. You're supposed to write the meaning.
Okay.
They've given you the question paper. Under the synonym, there's a word meditation. Against that meditation, what is that you're going to write?
Calmness or
Meditation is not calmness.
I don't know. I truly don't know. A state of mind. I don't know. A calmer state of mind is what I would say.
So let us try and understand the word meditation.
Yeah.
So this particular word came into the existence of English 1200 plus. It's only 800 years old.
Wow.
So it came from the Latin word called meditatum, means to concentrate.
Focus.
The word meditatum means to concentrate in Latin. But it came into English in 800 years ago. Say suppose that we are, both of us going to talk in 300 AD. We never had a word called meditation.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes. According to the...
So the word meditation is only 800 years old. So the nature is immeasurable, right? Science is a measurement.
Right.
So nature is always immeasurable.
It's always been there.
Yeah. Meditation is to reach the immeasurable.
Infinity.
To
Okay.
realize the nature. Understanding is verbal, reading books.
Realize.
Verbal knowledge is different. Verbal knowledge makes you understand. Realizing the nature is meditation.
Okay.
You understand? So you're saying, can I meditate? Then what do you want to meditate for? What is that you're meditating? You're already meditating.
How?
Whatever is your basic thinking is a meditation by itself.
I would want you to explain that further.
See, meditation is something which has to be a part of daily living. Right?
Okay.
Otherwise, it has no value. It has no meaning. You think closing your eyes and going and sitting in front of in a corner of a room for hours together. Do you think that is meditation?
Some people say so.
No, that will make your brain dull.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
Trying to make your mind calm, is it? How can your mind become calm? Your mind has to be alert.
Right. So.
Complete sensitivity of awareness of you're a human and you're a part of nature. Awareness of that you are a part of nature and your awareness of your existence in total. It's meditation.
Do we do that? You think we go through
I
that?
don't know whether you do it. I don't know who does it.
Yeah. How can one do it?
You can if you want to. You have to learn. Okay. This learning is a word which is a tricky word again. Okay. Learning is a word came from learnion, an English word. It means to know. T-O-2-K-N-O-W, know. Okay. That's what is learning. And meditation is a concept which is beyond learning.
Okay.
There can never be a guru and there can never be a disciple.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be very careful with the language when the word discipline was derived from the word disciple. Right? So discipline, when some hundreds of years before it came into existence of English, the meaning of the word discipline is to learn. Now we are using the same word for what we have learned.
Okay.
If you don't, we have taught you, you have learned, you're supposed to come with your uniform to the school. You have not come with your uniform to the school. So I tell you as a teacher that you have no discipline. But the real meaning of the word is to learn. What I am addressing as a teacher on you is what you have learned. So this is a piece of information to you. You have to be exactly sure of what is the language that you are using when you are doing the communication. And make sure that the people who are listening to you or the opposite end who is listening to you is getting the right messages what you are delivering. That's the art of communication. Right? You should be precise in delivering what you want to convey and make sure the opposite end exactly receive what is that you wanted to inform. Right? And this particular basic art of communication is not there in many people.
True.
When I call you and ask you, how are you this morning and have you eaten your breakfast? You say that I have taken half an hour to reach my office. You have never received my question at all.
Yeah.
Your state of your brain, your consciousness is thinking of something, and the communication which you have received from me is not recorded at all. The answer coming from you is completely different from what I asked you.
Yeah.
From here on, you notice, Pooja. Whenever you speak to a person, from now you notice, when you speak, they don't speak online with you. When you ask questions, they answer in a different manner of different elements.
I've seen
They don't
most-
receive your question at all.
True. But most of it is defensive. I don't know why.
Okay.
We've all gotten into the defensive mode. General conversation.
Now, this concept of learning is not going to come into play.
Meditation.
Meditation is something which nobody can teach you because nobody knows how to teach it. Because it is beyond the concept of learning. So if you're going to go to, if you're going to say that I go to a meditation school,
I've heard that. Center.
it's an economic scenario. Under the name of something, they tell something. Nobody can teach meditation to another person. No.
What about people saying they come out feeling lighter, they come out feeling more clear? I mean, after the whole session, right?
Okay, I don't have money to eat. I am very hungry. But I meet you as, you meet me as my friend. And said, have you eaten your lunch? Yeah, I had fantastic biryani this afternoon. That's the answer, I feel like.
Oh, come on.
Okay. You mean to say you're doing meditation to feel lighter, is it?
I don't know. I'm just, again, your interpretations are so different.
Okay. Meditation is something which is beyond the concept of learning, so no one can teach meditation. Then how do I reach this meditation is the question, right? You think feeling lighter is meditation?
I truly don't know.
Whether you feel light or heavy, that is a different segment of the brain. You cannot, take others' experience into your opinion.
True.
Okay. Say, for example, that there's a big banyan tree under which a good shade,
Yeah.
and you're sleeping there. A good, cool shade, sleeping there. Okay.
Okay.
But whereas I am walking in the last 4 hours without a shade under the scorching sun, and I see this banyan tree. So, my God, I got some shade to take some rest.
Right.
So I walk towards a banyan tree. I reach the banyan tree. Okay. There's a big earthen pot there. There's some water in it. I'm so thirsty. I come and pick up that water and drink. Imagine the experience.
Yeah.
What I am going to have by answering my thirst after walking for 4 hours continuously under the scorching sun without a drop of water. And I reached that shade and I felt so cool. And when I saw that water, I was so happy. And I drank it, and that was an ultimate experience, drinking the water. In the last 4 hours, you were sleeping.
Yeah.
You got up after I walked in.
Okay.
Will you get that experience of drinking that water, sleeping for 4 hours?
No.
So how can you accept someone who comes and tell, I meditate for this number of time and I feel lighter? Right?
Alright.
Okay. I'll further tell you what is meditation. Have you ever, anybody taught you how to sleep?
No.
Nobody can teach you how to sleep.
Yeah.
You mean to say your mother taught you how to sleep?
No.
No. It's a system by itself.
Yeah.
Right? It's a circuit by itself. Designed by the nature in your body. Right? Have anyone taught you how to swallow your food?
No. Wow.
You cannot go and learn somewhere how to swallow. You will die. If you don't learn how to swallow from me, then you die. You can't eat anything. You can't.
Yeah.
Have anybody taught you how to urinate? Push out your urine from your tank?
No.
Have anybody taught you how to release stools?
No.
Same thing. Nobody can teach you meditation.
Interesting. But it can happen.
There's a system inside. And it is your thirst that you're going to supposed to go and touch it inside. Nobody can teach you like the way nobody taught you how to sleep.
Interesting. But that came naturally and it's a function that has to happen day in, day out.
Again, what is meditation when you touch upon it?
Yeah.
Is a question. There are many forms of meditation, many stages of meditation. Okay. You have to really understand the nature of your brain.
But who defined these stages?
Whatever little I know, I'm telling you.
Okay.
But listen to this carefully. I'll tell you the first step of meditation, which you can do it easily if you want.
Alright.
These are all the pathway for meditation, not the real meditation. But yes, of course, it can open doors.
Okay.
Your brain or my brain, a human brain, any human brain of this earth, it's only capable of two things. Okay? We spoke about the greed, the comparison, all that kind of thing before.
Yeah.
So this stupid human brain would be always racing around the past, which is dead.
Okay.
Right? Even if you think you cannot go back to last year, go back to your childhood. No. Right? But it keeps, because this I told you, this human brain has got a capacity to go on recording everything.
Yeah.
And hold on to it. So it goes and plays around the past.
Okay.
Or, which is dead and gone. The past is dead and gone. It's all over. Or it will go imagine and fear the future. Or imagine the future. Okay? At times it will go and think of all the good things what had happened in the past and relish happiness by digging open the past. Or most of the time it goes and thinks of all the bad experiences and feels sorrow.
Okay.
There are two things of gracing the past. Otherwise, it will be into fantasy that I should do this business and become rich and go in a Rolls Royce car and, all my friends should, think big about myself and all that kind of imaginations. Or it will imagine of some disease. If I get cancer, what will happen to me?
Yeah.
All that, my friend got stuck with the cancer. If that comes to me, what will I do? Where will I go for money for my treatment? All that kind of thing, It imagines something. Suppose I lose my job, what will happen to me? If suppose something happens, this law is going to come, that law is going to come. And if such things come in, then my business is going to go to dog. Then how am I going to carry on with my life, take care of my family? All that kind of imagining the future. Gracing the past or imagining the future. It never ever live in presence. Right?
Yeah.
Living in presence is meditation.
Highly impossible.
Make it.
How? I've had this talk with you before also. I think today morning also I was thinking, how does one be in the present and just completely be there, stay put over there and not think forward? Like you said, some of us think forward, some of us think back. Either way.
Try and clearly understand the past is dead and gone.
Yes. But the future.
Pull him back. He's dead. Future is not in your hand.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a 9 in the Richter scale at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow,
We are dead.
if it's going to be shaking, and if you're not dead, all your human settlements, your houses, and all that kind of thing is flat as rubbles, and you're alive standing outside your house. You have no clothes to change. You have no water to drink, or you die. So the future is not there in your hands.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in the future is going to happen unless you're going to experience that minute. You cannot decide your future, right?
Yes.
So, why don't you sit and enjoy your day? You have a house, you have your pets, you have your parents, you have your family members, you have your food, you have your clothes, you have your transport. Why don't you enjoy them?
Yeah.
After all, because of this gracing around the past, imagining the future, the human brain is not going to enjoy what it has. It's going to be always longing for what it doesn't have.
Or fear.
The human brain can never enjoy what it has.
Because it's
Today
conditioned
you're a
like
beggar.
that.
Tomorrow you got a job. You come to 3 meals a day from the beggar stage. And after some time you got some good clothes for yourself. After some time you got a house for yourself. After some time you got a family for yourself. Right? You think the human brain is going to be satisfied? No. After that you need to have a 2-wheeler. After that you need to have a 4-wheeler. After that you want to have a good bank balance. It goes on and on. There is no limit to it now.
Yeah.
But then the point is that is it going to enjoy what it has? No. It is not going to compare now. Conveniently, when I have come to this stage from begging.
Yeah.
It's not going to do that. Instead of that, it is going to compare, this brain is going to compare the neighbor. He's got 2 cars, I have only 1 2-wheeler. Okay?
So, yeah.
If you're going to call around this comparison is healthy, it is not healthy at all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It is going to toil your brain.
Yeah. So, it's a simple thing. Living in the present. Feeling everything real, right? Real time.
No, see, this enjoyment, happiness and all is momentary. Staying at ease is what is most important.
Most difficult.
Don't jump around.
Peace.
Peace is something different. An easy mind will always be cheerful.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't burden yourself with possibilities.
Yeah. You have a good house. You have good electronics around you. You have good music system and all that. Something happened somewhere, some news you have seen. And you're going to compare that to your future and sit down. Why don't you sit and listen to some music?
Instead.
You're wasting your time imagining your future.
Yeah.
If you're not going to stay in presence, at any given point of time, you're supposed to stay in presence. Because the present now we are sitting and talking is tomorrow's past.
Yeah. Yesterday's future.
Yesterday's future.
Yeah.
So it's a confusing relative term. The factor of time in which we travel. Why don't we travel within the time frame? Why do you want to go to a time frame which is either dead or it is not there in your hand? Why don't you realize that? There's no point in knowing this in terms of verbal context. You're supposed to practice it.
Practice. I was just good. My question was, how does one practice it?
You have to find your way. Like the way nobody taught you how to sleep. You should find your way, how
What
to stay in
works for
presence.
me?
Staying in presence will open doors for the so-called meditation.
Thank you, Mr. Blue Horse. So, listeners, give it your try. Find your practice. Make it work. Stay cheerful. We will see you in the next session. Good day. Again, thank you, Blue Horse.
Thank you.